Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your July bonus reading. I've removed the time frames from this reading so that it is meant for you whenever you find it. I want to especially thank all of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, commented, and donated to my channel. It is sincerely appreciated. And let's get started, Gemini, with your overall energy. The card is the Page of Cups, and this is indicating an opening of your heart, Gemini. This is you allowing yourself to be a beginner in terms of not only experiencing your feelings and emotions that are naturally occurring to you, but also your way of communicating your ideas, your feelings, your emotions, and expressing yourself using the tools of your imagination, your dream life, to explore what it is that you are experiencing in this moment. We're still coming through the new moon in Cancer, which is allowing us to check in with our feelings and emotions about the purpose that we have chosen, selected, or been given as part of our contribution to our lives, our environments, our societies, our worlds. In the past, or the preparation leading up to this moment, is the Hermit card, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. This is absolutely beautiful. This is really talking about this journey that you are taking into your inner emotional world, the world of your feeling nature, your sensitivities, your alignments with certain invisible forces and energies in your life. You are allowing yourself to step back, step away, and go within. And this is where you are experiencing and creating the foundation for your new direction, your new lifestyle that allows you to prioritize not only your feelings and emotions, but allows that information to be a gauge for the truthfulness or the alignment of things coming into your life, the things that you may want or want to pursue. This is you learning that all of those material or philosophical, spiritual goals in your life are informed through your feeling nature, and they are shaped by your experiences of your emotions, so that you are making this shift, a really phenomenal shift, from the Page to the Ace, which, despite the simplicity, the backwardness appearing of that, really indicates to me that you are taking this openness of emotional expression and you're really building and welcoming the power of this opportunity in your life. This is a fount of creative expression, a fount of understanding your emotional connections to other people and your goals in a more empowered light. This is you placing yourself within the flow of feelings in your life, in your relationships, prioritizing the communication of feelings, the flow of ideas and inspirations between you and those you love as the foundation for this new creative adventure that you are embarking upon and you are identifying through your own internal journey. In the present, we have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. This is very much a confirmation of two things that seem opposite, in the sense of your opening and becoming a beginner and this recognition of an opportunity that invites love and the flow of ideas and inspiration into your life. This is the building block on which you are moving forward to address those relationships and the way in which the dynamics of giving and receiving impact you in a material way. So there is something that you are building as a result, or wanting to build as a result of this new recognition of the power of your creative imagination, the power of your experiences, emotional experiences, and your feeling landscape. So as you are knowing yourself renewed, the benefits of this deep healing that you have been embarked upon, you are actually making room in your life to receive as well as to give. So you're really understanding the nature of this flow. Water is not a structure in the material sense that we think of as solid form forming a framework. It instead is a movement, a flow, a way in which things can progress or move in any direction. We are empowering ourselves to allow the flow of our efforts to come into our lives in a way that prioritizes our investment in ourselves, in the things that we want, that we recognize that we need, that we are requiring, that make our hearts sing. And that also means giving way for you to receive that same vision. You are nonetheless a kind of leader, a master. This is highlighting your mastery of emotions, and your greater maturity is actually something that you are coming into in July, where your mastery is exhibited by the fact that you're willing to start anew in each context that presents itself to you. That means understanding, listening more, listening to what is asked for more, your great sensitivity, your great recognition of a need of support that could be made available by you to others, is really built upon this greater maturity in which you are able to provide support as part of a negotiation, a communicating negotiation, where you listen to what is being asked for, and you can negotiate a narrative that is supportive to others in a way that builds upon their need, not simply on your strength, your service, your giving, so that you're not just giving people what they want, what they ask for, you're giving people what they need. And you're teaching as you're doing that. So this is part of, as you learn, how you learn, you're giving this back to those involved. You're modeling this, but you're also teaching it, sharing what you're learning in this very intimate way. It even inspires me to imagine that you are creating a service or a product that does in some way serve or document this process of giving, sharing, supporting. In the immediate future, we have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So as part of this emerging plan, part of this emerging new direction that you are opening yourself up to, you're planning, you're also able to detach yourself from these powerful feelings so that you are able to facilitate the communication that is necessary for these events to occur, for you to feed yourself, nurture yourself, nourish yourself, for you to be able to help others in the ways that you've learned to provide that support for yourself, and the ways in which you are listening, uh, negotiating, communicating, and facilitating that communication, that negotiation, that request for help, and or that provision for service is something that you are planning, strategizing, and facilitating a broader conversation about the process. This shows me an area that you are carving out your own identity in your labor, in your field, in your effort, even in your creative effort. You're carving out an identity here. And there may be a sense of defensiveness at times because you are recognizing the absolute need for you to stand up for yourself, primarily to speak your piece in a way that is not simply about the characteristic Gemini way of glib conversation, superficial conversation. This is you really carving out a way to fundamentally improve and open up your communication with yourself so that greater self-knowledge is facilitated, but with others, so that you are shaping the service as part of a collaboration. The Three of Wands is not typically a card of collaboration, but in this case, I'm sensing that you are trying, testing, innovating a new direction in this regard, in this way that you are helping, modeling, or creating something with others. You are networking, you're researching what you don't know from the foundation of what you do know, so that you are testing the waters, you're making contacts, you're looking for collaborators, and you're trying things out, you're asking questions. This is a very powerful and dynamic cycle that I see you involved in, Gemini. I'm going to clarify the King of Cups in the center of your reading with the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Interestingly, you are recognizing your practical nature is inclined to build your sense of resourcefulness, your model within yourself that you are making available to others. And this resourcefulness, this new way of expressing what it is you've learned, what you're seeing, is putting you at a crossroads. And this is something that I'm seeing quite often at this time, that there is a choice, there is a decision that you are feeling that you must make. I do sense from the cards on the table that there is not so much a need to choose one path or another, because essentially I feel you're integrating different ways of providing service, of creating, building something with others in community that is open to you in a new way, so that it is the information that is hidden that you are most sensitive to. So as you are negotiating these conversations, these requests for help, these requests for learning, education, training, being taught, are making themselves more available to you. And this is where your skills at communication are coming to the fore. You are having opportunities to integrate the customary dualities that we experience, the mind-body, the mind-heart, the different styles of communication that exist out there. You have a unique ability at this time to understand what is underneath. You are tapped into the current of feelings beneath the superficial position or conditions that you find yourself in. I'm also going to clarify here the Three of Wands with the Star card and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is reinforcing how much you are growing at this time in terms of this ability to hold, to identify, to name your feelings, and to recognize the new direction, the new capacity that you are building as a much more finely sentient person than you may have recognized in the past. Through this work, through this effort that you're embarking on, you are seeing a new vision of the capacity of people in community. You are recognizing that there is significant hope based on your experiences here, and that is helping you. It's fueling this new vision that you are holding close, you are experiencing in your own body, in your own life, but you are working towards allowing others, excuse me, to share in this experience of growth. This is allowing you to develop a more empathetic, a broader vision of the way in which humankind can heal itself and progress further. And this is really impacting the ways in which you are developing this new service, this new product, this new aspect of your business, or it may be a new dimension to your experience in relationship. But this is something that is growing, has grown, and been inspired by your faith in your own capacity. And that is key here. I'm going to finish off this reading, Gemini, with a botanical inspiration. And I've pulled the Coreopsis. And the key words are always joyful. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year." And this resonates with other things that people have said and felt and experienced about recognizing the opportunity in every event, every relationship of your life. I'm going to leave it here, Gemini, and thank you for your time and attention. Until next time, Namaste.